We're pleased to be joined now by West Virginia Attorney General J.B. McCuskey. Obviously, our hearts are out to you folks there, and our prayers, not just for the families, but for the entire West Virginia community. How are you holding up, and what are you hearing at this hour?
Well, we're pretty mad. And I'll say the one thing I'll add to what the U.S. Attorney and what the FBI Director said is they also messed with the wrong state. West Virginia is home to the most patriotic and bravest people in this country. We have the highest per capita military membership of any state in the country. And I know countless people who spent months and years in Afghanistan trying to avoid this very outcome. And this is outrageous, and I have all the confidence in the world that our law enforcement are going to find this guy, or they've already found this guy, but they're going to hold this guy to very, very swift justice, and we're going to figure out how he got radicalized.
And I think we should also try to find out who this person has been around. Apparently, he's been in the country for several years. We know nothing, at least at this hour, about what job he may or may not have had and where else he was getting support.
Yeah, and we all saw the airplanes leaving Afghanistan during the disastrous Biden withdrawal, which just absolutely undid years of hard work by many people, not just from West Virginia, but all over the place. And, you know, we had airplanes full of people that we didn't know who they were. Our state is also leading an amicus for a soldier who got blown up by an Afghani national on a base in Afghanistan.
That's right.
A very similar situation where it was somebody who'd been vetted by the military and exploded a bomb on a military base. So, you know, we didn't know always who these people were there. And the Biden administration did absolutely nothing to figure out who they were in the wake of that disastrous withdrawal.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, too. I mentioned it earlier in the hour. You know, green on blue violence is something that happened a lot at those bases. People are unfamiliar, but we're talking about U.S. service personnel. In many cases, were attacked, and many of them even killed by the Afghans that they were apparently employing. And so it's not certainly out of the realm of possibility. And we do know that this individual drove all the way across the country from Washington State to D.C. to enact this crime, allegedly. And obviously, as you point out, the U.S. Attorney has been clear. They will seek swift and total justice for what has happened. Let me ask you, though, while I have you, J.B., what, if anything, have you heard from the families that are related to those who've been injured?
So the families are holding up. It's obviously a brutal time for them. It's hard to even imagine the despair and the fear that they have. But these are strong families. These are strong people who were attacked, and they're very, very prayerful and resolute and thankful for all of the West Virginians and all the Americans who have rallied around these two brave service members who were volunteering to be there. It's easy to forget that these folks had the opportunity to go home for Thanksgiving, and they chose to be in our nation's capital to make sure that every American could enjoy our most important city in a safe and clean way.
Just devastating, and obviously we're praying for them. There has, I think, a couple reports online where the family of one of the injured is saying it doesn't look good, but obviously we'll keep praying and wishing for the very best, not just for them, but also for your state and for our country. JB, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
Kevin, thank you. And to all Americans out there, we should be very thankful that we have people like these two brave service members willing to step up at the ages of 20 and 24 to keep you safe and to continue to make America the greatest country in the history of this world.
Well said. J.B. McCuskey. Thank you, J.B.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.